Elite Facts presents
Optical illusions you just need to see.
14.
Warped floor. Hey, you want to mess with a few customers in your shop? Get the most trippy carpets you can find. Not gonna lie, this floor effect is awesome. Thanks to the pattern, it makes it look as though the floor is completely warped to the point where it looks pretty dangerous. That's a great way to mess with customers. It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer enters that 3D realm.
13.
Old couple. Next up, we have a rather cool image of an old couple in love. But if you look closely, you'll see that there is more to the image. We'll give you a few seconds to see what it is. Got it? Okay, well, if you look closely at their faces, you can see that there's a younger couple sitting down holding a hat and a guitar, respectively. It's a fairly easy one to see, but it's still pretty cool how it forms into the older couple's faces.
12.
Two-headed parents. Here we have an illusion where the photo was taken at just the right time. In this one, you can see that there's a family enjoying a nice hike. At first glance, it looks like there's only one parent there with the daughter, and that one parent has two heads. It's very strange, and the reason for this, aside from the photo being taken at the right time and at the right angle, is because both the mother and the father are wearing the same color shirt, thus making it easier for you to think that there's just one person. Not exactly the most amazing optical illusion, but it's still an entertaining one nonetheless.
11.
The headless eater. Oh dear God, someone took our head. At first glance, this is kind of creepy. In fact, it makes no sense until you realize that the wall going through the table is actually a mirror, and the camera just so happened to have snapped a photo as the person on the other side of the mirror was in line with the reflection. This is pretty cool to say the least.
10.
Giant and tiny person room image. Whoa, that is one tall dude. He makes the woman on the other side of the room look incredibly small. Surely that can't be real. Well, it is real, but that doesn't mean that the guy is actually that much taller than the woman. It's actually a neat little optical illusion used to fool us. We're used to rooms having the same height walls, but this room doesn't, and it's confusing our inbuilt perspective. It's called an Ames room, which is named after its inventor, an ophthalmologist. He designed this trapezoidal space in 1934. It's funny how simple changes to scenery can pull off such a convincing effect.
9.
Weird piano image. Okay, so here's an illustration that's sure to mess with your brain. This image contains two really strange, mind-bending inconsistencies. The first one, of course, being the keys on the piano itself. As you can see, there are two rows of keys. Okay, so what's weird about it? Well, the bottom set of keys looks like they're on the front face of the top set, and, well, you know what? There's a lot going on here. It's very, very hard to explain. But if you look up at the top where the pipes are, you'll notice something similar is happening up these as well, as it looks like one of the pipes that's sticking out doesn't have an end piece to it or anything.
8.
Gutter-minded. All right, you dirty-minded devils, we know exactly what you're thinking. Well, get your mind out of the gutter because it's not what you think. It's only a book. See, that red pattern is just the other pages with shadows being cast on them. So please, and we're serious here, keep your pants on. Have some dignity.
7.
2-in-1 picture. Here's a cool one for you. Odds are most of you have already seen this, but it's still pretty fun to look at. So this one image is actually two images in one. Before we tell you what they are, we'll give you a few seconds to try and figure them out. Did you get it? As a whole, the image looks a lot like a cartoony face, but if you look at the outline of the face itself, it looks a lot like an Eskimo. This is pretty clever.
6.
Giant hand. Here's another image that was taken at just the right moment. Look at this father, so proud of his son for graduating preschool. Is graduating preschool even a thing? Anyway, as you can see, his dad is very proud. Now, is he genuine about being happy, or is he scared that his son is going to wallop him with his oversized hand? All we're going to say is this: the kid is going to be a natural catcher in baseball, we'll tell you what.
5.
Ride the tiger. You simply can't hate street art exhibitions. Some of the stuff artists create on the streets is absolutely amazing, especially perspective art that's done on the floor. How they're able to make an image look 3D from a certain perspective is absolutely incredible. Take this image, for example. An artist used chalk to draw a tiger on the ground and made it look 3D by drawing it at a certain perspective. It looks like it's actually standing in the middle of the street. That is incredible.
4,
Doll sim leg. If you're a video game fan who loves Street Fighter, this tattoo is nothing short of awesome. So at first glance, this tattoo almost makes it look like the person's foot is attached to the tattoo of Doll Sim from Street Fighter. As far as tattoo designs go, this is incredibly clever and is sure to fool people who are looking at it for the first time.
3,
Number 1 swimmer. This. How can you not laugh at this? So yes, once again we have another picture taken at the perfect time, thus creating a weird, mind-bending image. In this one, it looks like a professional swimmer decided to belly flop onto the pool, but did it so hard that it not only broke her back, but also stretched her out in height. Now, obviously, this is 2 people, but how can you not look and laugh at this?
2,
Great big bushy beard. Yet another simple one, but still rather clever and amusing. At first sight, thanks to the hair color, it looks like this person has a rather magnificent beard. But it just so happens that his dog was in front of him and looked up at the right time to make it look like the dog's mouth is his own, thus pulling off the beard effect. Very clever.
1,
Half face. So this one is very simple. All this one involves is taking a picture of a person's face and then making it look like it's a photo taken from the person's side rather than from the front. When looking at it, it's pretty trippy, considering how perfect the outline is of the person's face. It almost looks like the photo was definitely taken from the side. It's really weird. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you know about? Let us know in the comments below. Please remember to subscribe and tap the bell button to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.